Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to present the Spirit of Tom Landry Character Award presented by Baker Bots to Luke Lang. Luke, come on out. And I'm turning everything over to Luke to let him do what he does best, inspire each and every one of us.
Thank you, Ms. Tinsley. And thank you, Ms. Landry and committee for awarding me the Spirit of Tom Landry Award. When I heard I won this award, I knew it must be something pretty special, because Miss Betts called my parents crying. And for those of you who know Miss Betts, I do not think that is something that happens often. I like to think of myself as a pretty normal kid. I enjoy racing cars, playing sports, and hanging out with my friends, and of course, obeying my parents. But when I was in the 3rd grade, I faced the most challenging experience of my life. My grandparents came into town for Veterans Day celebration at our school. My grandmother noticed my neck was swollen on one side. She is always giving my sister and I the grandmother inspection. So I didn't think much of it. I didn't feel sick, so I didn't give it much thought. After a few months of antibiotics, blood tests, scans, and even a biopsy, all of which came back fine, my doctor decided to remove the lymph nodes so we would all stop worrying. In fact, he said, "Let's get this done so you guys can go and enjoy spring break." Once the lymph nodes were removed, the results showed I had Hodgkin's lymphoma, or in simpler terms, cancer. Spring break was replaced with a surgery to put in a port, and I started my first round of chemo. My 3rd grade year was officially over. My family and I were now focused on getting me healthy. Before this, I had never stayed in a hospital overnight. Now I would check in for days at a time with machines hooked up to me constantly to give me medicine. The effects of this medicine are something I hope none of you ever have to experience. Sometimes when I would feel like getting out of bed, I was allowed to walk the halls of the cancer floor. As I walked the halls with my family and friends, I noticed that some kids just like me and sometimes younger didn't have family with them during their treatment. Sometimes these kids would only have a nurse or a child life specialist with them during their treatment. I can't imagine how they felt to be doing what I was doing without their parents. Having cancer is scary for everyone. My family and friends, most of who are here today, prayed and supported our family. It takes so many people to fight this disease. My parents tell me that having cancer was another chapter in my life. It has and will change my life forever. So many good things came from such a terrible experience. One good thing that came from this experience is that I designed a shirt to help me and other cancer patients not feel so sick while they are doing treatment. I was given the opportunity to partner up with Mark Cuban. Now, how cool is that? But one of the most important things I have learned is that we all have to help each other, especially those who need our help. Tom Landry said, "A champion is simply someone who did not give up when he wanted to." Ever since I can remember, my dad and my grandpa have called me champ. Little did we know that someday Tom Landry would call me that too. I accept this award for all the champions out there, the doctors, nurses, families, and especially the patients that fight this terrible disease every day. In a few minutes, we're going to ask you to join our team of champions. LLS raises much needed funds that helps us fight this disease. Please consider joining our team of champions and help us continue to fight against cancer. Thank you.